What up, y'all? Welcome to episode 5 of the Mad Action Commentaries Red Bull BC 2020. I'm your host, B-Boy Rudy 3 from the regionally famous Mad Action crew. Let's go. All right. So if you're catching us for the first time, you should go back and watch the first 4 rounds, the opening rounds of Red Bull BC 20. These are my Mad Action B-Boy Sports commentaries over these battles. This is just me giving me my personal commentaries on what I'm seeing. I've been studying tape since 95. That's when I first started breakdancing. I was a regional competitor, won a lot of competitions as a young pro b-boy in the 90s and 2000s up in Northern California. And I have been studying tape literally since 95. I love watching b-boys battle. I love watching them compete. I love discussing how a b-boy wins, how a b-boy loses, what is effective, what is so dominant about their styles. I am not a basher. I'm a b-boy nerd. I'm a b-boy fanatic. So when I come into these battles and these commentaries, I'm really here to celebrate what these guys are good at. Really not my thing to sit here and downgrade a b-boy or talk bad about a particular style. I think everyone in this competition is phenomenal. And we are now at the semifinals, opening round, Shigekix versus Vero. Let's talk a little bit about Shigekix. He's going into the semis. Now, here's the thing about b-boy competitions, and in particular solo competitions, why they are so tricky, what makes them so difficult. As I mentioned before, when you have a crew competition, it's easy because in crew competition, you can stack a set. Maybe you're only going out once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times at the pro level. I mean, you don't go out a whole lot in crew competitions. These crews are usually huge crews that you're going with, upwards of anywhere between 8 to 15 members. So it doesn't really require you to go out a whole lot of times. Solo competition, you do not have that luxury. You can't just stack a routine and put all of your best tricks in one round, in the opening round of in one set in the opening round of competition, because that's the only time you're going to go out. Here, you have to go out 3 times every battle. So at the end of the night in a 3-round competition, that's 9 sets. That's 9 routines. Versus if, let's say, you're going out in crew competition, maybe you go out, even if you go out twice in a 3-round competition, that's only 6 rounds versus 9. So you could take all the movements you would have done in those last 3 routines and sprinkle them across 6 rounds in crew competition. You do not have that luxury when you're in solo competitions. This is why solo competition is the hardest form of breakdancing there is, and it is my favorite to cover. So Shigekix, well-rounded, primary focus on power, has a lot of headspin variations and can jump between footwork and power seamlessly. I love his ability to go through. He has a lot of windmill variations and headspin variations that I think make him very dangerous. Now, Vero, we talked about him before. I like to describe him as kind of like a power stylist. He likes to experiment with a lot of classic power moves, hand glides, UFOs, crabs, crickets. These are very popular classic breakdancing moves from the mid-90s to the late 90s. And these are moves you do not see a lot of modern b-boys play around with. And he loves to do them. UFOs, when I say UFOs, those hand glide is in the body. And UFO is when you're extending up, still spinning a circle, but your body is no longer on top of your elbows. You're literally supporting yourself simply through your wrists. Those are the kind of moves he likes to mess around with. Some variations on that when you're twisting around on hands. Yodas, sometimes these are called Russians as they're going around. So there's a lot of variations on the names here. If you have a name that you call some of the moves, if you hear me call a move during the battle that you are like, you know what, we have a different name for that in this era, in this area of the world, this is what we call it, Rudy, let me know. If I think it's a better name, I'll gladly adopt it. Let me know in the comments right below. And don't forget to also comment on who you think won the battle or why you think they won the battle. So without further ado, let's get going. I'm super pumped. Shigekix versus Vero. This should be a dope battle. I have purposely not memorize these battles, not watch the judges' decisions so that I can stay fresh. So as I'm commentating it, it is as spontaneous and feels as if it's happening in the moment. And if you already watch these battles, sit back, enjoy, and hear what I have to say. Let's go. All right. Shigekix opening up the battle first. Nice top rocks. Confidence. Been in Red Bull BC1 many times. 90 flare. Ooh. Love the stutter step and crab. Back into flare. Back into his classic, into his head spins. Nice little stutter stop into a drill. Flare. Footwork. Excellent opening round. Feeling himself. He knows he's got something going right here. Love that spin. Beautiful little elbow freeze. Vero, love the focus on Vero. He's got his work cut out for him, but got an interesting unorthodox style. I love his use of hand glides and UFOs. Little figure four footwork right there. Like the Russian kick slide through. That playing on the wrist in a crab. Excellent, excellent. Reverse crab right there. More figure four footwork. Shigekix confident coming back out. Like those footwork steps right there, or top rock steps. Little forward roll into some footwork. Double leg circle, flare. My favorite power move. Little foot tap on the head spin. Very quick, goes back into footwork seamlessly. High degree of difficulty right there. And he's feeling himself. I enjoyed that. Nice smile to the camera right there. Roll back to a freeze. Would have liked to have seen him stuck a little bit longer, but he kind of hit him a wide angle on that one. Let's see what Vero has here. See what his answer is. Ooh, nice. No body crab into UFO hand glide. Love that move. Super high degree of difficulty. A lot of upper body strength. The excellent move. Nice footwork. Good opening, good middle round, but not sure if it's quite enough. Wow, love that shoulder glide. Love the slam into a tap mill. Head cartwheel, out of footwork. Nice freeze. Let's see how he finishes. Can he finish strong? Oh, boom. You see that air chair stick in a figure four pose? That's what I like. Excellent, well done. Beautiful hand glide into an air track. Vero, excellent opening start. Shigekix calling him out, saying he tapped on that. Not sure if I fully agree. Well done. Let's see what the judges decide right here. That was a very good semifinal. Tough.
Gonna reveal it in 3.
I'm gonna say unanimous for Shigekix.
Put him up. Oh,
I almost said 4-1. I should have said 4-1. But I said unanimous, though. The unanimous sticks. That's what I called it. All right, let's talk about that. Really good battle. Really good battle. Shigekix, man, he's hard. He's hard. That last round, I said this in some of the earlier videos. You can see them here if you'd like. But I said before, in order your basic combination, I'm going to say it a million times. You're going to hear it a million times, especially as I'm talking through these battles. Top rock footwork freeze, top rock power move freeze. Freeze is the most common finishing trick that we have. There are a variety of other tricks that we have, a variety of other movements that we have, ways to end routines, but your basic breakdancing choreography, top rock footwork freeze, top rock power move freeze. That ending in that figure four air chair was fantastic. It was so gorgeous, so beautiful, held it long, and just really capped off what I thought was his strongest round. Vero, that no-bodied hand glide lifts up into UFO. That is some difficult-ass movements. That was tough, but I thought in the end, again, similar to what I talked about in previous battles, I think the overall well-roundedness of Shigekix, the fact that he's hitting air flares, hopping flare, air tracks, footwork, head spins, top rocks, tumbling, he's just a full B-boy. I really like what Vero was doing. I thought some of his footwork got a little repetitive. You know, we saw a lot of basic footwork movement in figure four positions. That's your foot on your knee. That's what figure four is. We saw a lot of that movement kind of repeated over and over again. And while I enjoyed his tricks and his power move tricks in particular, I thought the variety, we needed a broader variety if we were going to beat Shigekix. Shigekix just comes at you with so many different movements. He's competed in Red Bull multiple times since he was a kid. He knows what it takes to win at this level. And I thought that at the end of the day, that was a killer win by Shigekix. Man, my gut told me 4-1 Shigekix. That was my judge's guess. And I should have said it, and I doubted myself, and I went with it. But that's what I went with. There's no way to prove that. I'm just telling you what I was in my mind. I thought that was a great battle. If you like what you see from the Mad Action commentaries, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share the moves you like. If you thought Vero won, why did you think Vero won? Tell me why you think the judges were wrong on that one. Let me know. Sound off in the comments. I also have a Patreon. If you're in a position to support the channel, any and all donations are greatly appreciated. They help go to keeping this channel going. We are just in our infancy. We are just getting started. I will see you in the next battle. If you want to see the previous ones, they're also available here. But let's go. Red Bull BC 1. 2 more battles to go. I can't wait. B-Boy Rudy 3 in the house. Let's go.